Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about nose and mouth and how to draw them. So to learn how to draw it, we really need to see what is underneath the nose, the structure. So here I have a nose right here. I also has a picture, a sculpture of the plane. This one also kind of show you about why we need to, instead of just drawing a nose, why we need to learn about plane. So what is plane? Plane is where the shape that is giving a form, meaning this is not just flat nose, but it does come with the size, like different size. So the front size and both on the sides, and then on the bottom size. We're going to do simplify, meaning to do the blocking to get that basic shape out. I do have a handout here, and then also you guys are gonna have that handout with you as well. So you can see that we simplify the nose. So you can kind of see this is the bottom of the nose, okay? So we are using a blocking, meaning this is plane is on the bottom. So I'm gonna draw a straight line down here. Okay, and then line right here, and then here. So the trapezoid shape that you see right here is actually this one right here. But we don't see people's nose like this all the time. Most of the time we see it this way, right? So the trapezoid shape you can see is become more narrow here. And this top right here is the front plane. So for the nose, you can touch your nose a little bit on the top of this nose right here, this bone right here, but that is not the end of nose. The end of nose come about right here. From here to here is it almost like a soft bone right there. So your nose actually kind of sticking out about right here. So I just want you to keep that in mind, that the nose structure underneath. Okay, so have your paper ready? And we're going to draw the nose. Okay, I'm going to move this one right here, and then this one down here. So you can kind of see the nose on the shape right here. Okay, the trapezoid, we're going to do the front view first. So the trapezoid shape, same thing. You're going to measure it, and then the bottom part. This one is a little bit harder to see, right, for you. I'm going to bring it up like this. Maybe you can see it better. Okay, maybe I'll put it right here, that you can see it better. Okay, so here, and then this part right here. You can do a curved line if you want to, or simplify it just to be a straight line. Okay, now the front of this plane, we're just gonna go straight up here. So this one doesn't including the keystone. The keystone, what is a keystone? The keystone is this one right here. It's between the both eyebrow right here. This is a keystone, and usually it's like another trapezoid shape. Okay, so now we have the front view of the nose. Now we're going to do the side view of the nose, and this one right here, you can see we're going to make it almost like a butterfly shape right here. So this is the front view. Now we're going to use a circle to help us, because if you touch it, this is almost like a circle right here. Okay, so the circle, it goes all the way down to the bottom of the nose. Okay, go ahead and draw a circle here. Okay, now this one right here is also another oval shape, and everyone's nose size is a little bit different. Okay, but we're just going to do a general. This circle is right here, and then the other one right here. And sometimes they not overlap. It's really depend on the nose that you're having. Some you can do it like side view like this, okay? Now, once you have a structure of the nose, we're going to do, which is a two-value shape. So the keystone usually is a little bit darker, light, and the bottom of the nose is also darker. I feel I make this trapezoid shape a little bit too high, so I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, so the nostril, a lot of times you guys thinking the nostril is like a full circle, but because we are not looking straight at it, so it actually is sitting right between this corner and here, as you can see. And it has a little loop, comes like this. And same thing right here. Okay, now we can do this nose right here, and this right here, and this part. You can kind of see there's a bump right there. Those are the bones. Each one has a little bit different kind of structure for the bones, but you can kind of see that. The side also is a little bit darker, so you can kind of put that a little bit darker there. Okay, so here is your nose. Not your nose, but here's the nose that we are drawing. Okay, now you can go ahead and erase that circle and also the structure. Now you have a better picture of what nose look like. Okay, again, the bottom of the nose right here. Now we're going to draw the nose is quarter view, meaning that the nose is tipped this way. Okay, so for the quarter view, you can see the bottom of the nose shape is going to be different. Okay, so let me see. Same thing we're going to measure here. This right here. This is going to be a little bit longer, but this one here is going to be kind of like shorter here a little bit. Okay, so this trapezoid shape is going to, instead of this front, it's going to turn into side. So this is going to be a longer line, and this is going to be a shorter line. Also, the line is not straight anymore. It's going to turn into an angle. So it's right here and then right here. Same thing if you wanted to add the keystone, it's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be shorter line here, and this is going to be a little bit longer line. Okay? Right here to here. Again, we're going to do the shading, this part here, and then also this part. The circle is right here. It's taking about this much. And here's another one. Okay, then you can do that nostril right here. And this is kind of going down the side. You probably see a little bit of it, not the full side of the nostril, okay? So again, we're gonna erase this. The other side of the nostril, you probably won't see it as much now. I'm gonna erase all the structure line. Okay, so that is the side of the nose, okay? I hope this helped, and we're gonna move on to lips, okay? So for the lips, we're going to also do a front view and the quarter view. Okay, I have the lips right here. Okay, you can tell that we're going to simplify this shape as another trapezoid shape. Right here to here, and then here to here. Okay, so for my drawing, I'm going to do a trapezoid shape. This one, the lips is much wider than the nose. This is the bottom part. It's also helpful that if you draw that center line, it can kind of help you to get it more accurate. Okay, so let's do that. So this is my blocking shape of the lips. Okay, I hope that helps to understand the lips a little bit. Now we're going to talk about the structure of the lips. There's a collagen on, we can say the fats on the lips part, and is this center one that is a circle. You can kind of feel that that's kind of like a ball here again. Okay, and then also there's a 2 right here. I'll draw it out. 1 right here, and then 1 right here, and then 1 right here. There is another one right here, but it's so kind of thin. So usually we just do the front of the ball. Okay. So now we're gonna add those balls in. Circle right here. Do notice the circle is over this line right here. I see sometimes the kids will draw the circle within the lips, but it's actually cover the whole thing, this whole thing here. I should draw it better here. This is the whole circle. Do it one more time. The whole circle is right here. Okay. And then we have this 2 oval shape right here, and instead of flat, it's actually kind of turned this way. And then 1 right there. Okay, I'm going to use a different color so you kind of know where does it cut here. Here's kind of like a V shape. It's from here to here. Okay, I'll put this right here so you guys see it as the front view. And this down here. Do notice that here has a little bit dimple, kind of like right on both sides. So it's not like a sharp like this. You have to kind of do like a little dimple right here. It's a soft edges. And then we go down here. Same thing, this is gonna be a little dimple right here, okay? Now the center line is not gonna be straight because this line had to kind of go over the bottom of the fat, or like that oval shape right here, and it goes down and then go up, kind of moving like a circle right here. If you guys can see it, kind of like this line here, and then goes in, make a curve, and then go down right here. Same thing right here, make a curve, and then goes up. Okay, let's talk about the shadow now. You can see that the upper lips is a little bit darker. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can kind of see very clearly that this upper lips here is darker, lighter, and then darker again. Okay, so let's do the shading here now. So we have dark, but again, because here's a ball that kind of sticking it out, so you can be a little bit lighter on the toward to the center, and then when it's away from it, here is darker again. Okay. Usually we just leave this white because it is receiving the light. Where the lip shape is actually from the cast shadow, from the bottom lips that cause that cast shadow. So we're gonna go ahead and do the cast shadow here. So I hope this helped for you to draw the lips. So instead of straight line, you can kind of curve a little bit. Okay. That is the front lips. Now we're gonna do a quarter view of the lips, okay? So when it turned, the quarter view of the lips is going to do some, the basic shape gonna be a little bit different. So let me put this right here, and then I'll start with that basic shape of the lips in a second. Okay, here we have this one. We're gonna use this model, or I can do this way. I can do it like this. So you can kind of see how the lips go. A little bit higher this way. Okay. So the basic shape of this is changed because it turned, right? So same thing, we're gonna do a blocking, which is from here to here. And then right there. Again, this is just shorter line because it's turning here. This right here. So here is the blocking of the lips right here. Now we're going to go ahead and draw a curve line, the center line. This is important because it helps us to know the top lips where we're going to split that circle. Okay, so again, the circle is right here. So you do notice the distance from here to here is shorter than from here to here. Okay. Now the ball, or like that oval shape of the fat right here, it's become almost like a jelly bean right here. And this size here remain long right here. Okay, so we're going to do this cut, almost like a V-shaped cut. It's going to be right here. Again, this line is shorter, and then this line is longer. And this goes down here, and there's a little bit of dimple, right? This is gonna go in and then come out. Okay, the tricky part is this ball is in front of this. So this one here need to be a little bit darker. We're going to shade this part also. The ball part we're going to make a little bit lighter, not as dark as this side. So this fat right here, this oval fat right here is also in front of this ball. Again, this part right here is going to be shadow. And gradually turn into it. Okay, so if I erase this right here, this structure line, structure line right there, then you can kind of see it, right? The other thing is that when you turn, this going to become like here. So if you look at the front view, it's this way, but the side view, this line is going to be here, and this line going to be right here as well, here and then here. So you can kind of see the lips. Okay. This picture probably show a little bit better. This is the one I was talking about right here. Do you see how the line is doing this way? And then this part right here is also doing this way. So here and then here. All right, I would like you guys to practice on your sketchbook probably a couple times, and then you can also have the pictures of the lips and then try to find it. Like where is your blocking, where is the ball, and then where is that oval shape of the lips, okay? Have fun, and I'll see you next time.